What is good, YouTube? It's Joey, and today we're coming with the NFL mock draft updated 3.0. I'm recording this Monday night, April 26th. We're gonna release it the day before the draft, and if nothing major changes, then this is gonna be our final mock draft. And boy, oh boy, we're gonna be streaming the draft all 3 days. So we're gonna be streaming Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all the whole thing of the draft. It's gonna be a grind. Please be there with me. It's gonna be a long one, but anyways, like and subscribe. Please get me to 200. We're so close. We're closing on in. So right here, the Jaguars. I don't know why I had him on the trade screen. Calm down. No, they're going to draft Trevor Lawrence. It's going to happen. Trevor Lawrence is the best quarterback in the class. He can make every throw. He has great accuracy, the height, the arm strength, the mobility. He has it all. Trevor Lawrence could be a very good franchise quarterback and has the potential to be a top 10, top 5 quarterback. Or one of the best in the league. He's just that good. He's a sure prospect. Should be good day one, enter the league. And the Jets are looking to get a quarterback, and that right there is Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson, the Jets don't have a quarterback. They trade away Sam Darnold. They need one. Zach Wilson's the second best in the class, has that ability, that next generation arm. So here are the 49ers at 3. They seem to not really be as sold on Justin Fields. There's been reports that they've actually narrowed it down to Mac Jones and Trey Lance as the quarterbacks they're considering, and not Justin Fields. So it's a little bit surprising here. It's like, oh really? Like, are they not gonna do this? And it's just like it's confusing. It's like they're not gonna go best quarterback available, and Justin Fields is right here. That's the logical pick, but just from the reports, they still could draft Justin Fields. It still could happen. As of late, I just don't know if it's gonna happen. It's between Trey Lance and Mac Jones. Trey Lance is a very good player. Um, it's just like, I don't know, man. Trey Lance has the physicality. He beats Mac Jones in the physical thing, and he's not turning the ball over at all. I think Kyle Shanahan would. Ooh, I'm so tempted to take Mac Jones, but I'm gonna say Trey Lance. I'm gonna say they go Trey Lance at 3. Um, just because of the recent news stories, they're not completely sold on Justin Fields. I'd say Trey Lance at 3. They like his athletic ability. He's not really gonna turn the ball over, and has better arm strength, better mobility. Maybe not as smart or polished as Mac Jones is, but they also said they're keeping Jimmy G around for one more year, and Trey Lance could be the quarterback that just booms after sitting 1 year. And then the Falcons here are probably going to trade Julio Jones after June 1st, if you've been seeing the news stories, to save cap space and to get a lot in return. Um, so, like, to offset this, they should take Kyle Pitts, because Kyle Pitts is going to offset that loss quite a bit. He could be their next generational talent. He could be their next Julio Jones. I mean, he's a tight end, but he can line up out receiver. He's in lineup all over the place. So Kyle Pitts would definitely change a lot for the Falcons and just give them a great franchise player, great for now and the future. The Bengals here, there's been a lot of buzz for them to take Jamar Chase, but they just have to be smart and take Penei Sewell. There's just no way out of it. He's the best tackle prospect in the class, and it's like, you need to protect Joe Burrow, so take Penei Sewell. Like, come on, man. At 6, the Miami Dolphins should take Rashawn Slater, who has been very good and only allowed 5 pressures and a 90 overall grade across the 355 pass blocking snaps. Should improve their offensive line. Very good. They need a tackle. There's Rashawn Slater for you. 7 Lions. They should go either Devontae Smith, Jamar Chase, or Jalen Waddle. I think they go Jamar Chase. He's the best receiver in the class. They could go Devontae Smith. Wouldn't be surprising, but maybe they're concerned about the frame and want to get a guy like Jamar Chase, and would just do wonders for the Lions. At 8 here, it would be very tempting for the Panthers to go Justin Fields, but they traded for Sam Darnold and they reunited him with Robbie Anderson. Maybe they just think, we'll just stick with him. I mean, it's tough. He could go Justin, but they don't need receiver. They probably need corner is their next biggest need. So we go to cornerback, and Patrick Surtain is the best cornerback in the class. They could use a corner, and a young corner that could just become a franchise player for them. So it would become their franchise cornerstone. It would be a smart pick. And here at 9, the Broncos, if Justin Fields falls, you just got to take him. You absolutely have to take Justin Fields if he's there. So right here at 10, the Dallas Cowboys are going to miss out on Patrick Surtain, but they are going to go with cornerback J.C. Horn, who is very good. Second best corner in the class, can be a very good franchise corner for a team that just needs all the defensive help they can get. Corner probably being their biggest need. And here at 11, the Giants are going to take a tackle, and that is going to be Christian Darrisaw, who earned such a high PFF grade out of any tackle in the Power 5, and he had a powerful he has a powerful 315-pound frame and only allowed 6 pressures over the entire season, and he didn't even allow a single quarterback hit or a single sack, and they have to be looking at that like, that's a guy we need. And here, the Eagles, they gotta go wide receiver. They already have a speedy guy in Jalen Reagor, so that's why they wouldn't take Jalen Waddle. That's why they wouldn't take Jalen Waddle. That's why they take Devontae Smith. He's more that route runner guy that can really help out their offense. So Devontae Smith at 12. 13 here. The Chargers, they gotta go offensive line, man. They gotta go. They gotta do it. They gotta do it. Where? Oh, they have Elijah Vera Tucker listed as a tackle. Interesting. They take Elijah Vera Tucker. He can move around all around that offensive line and be really good for them. Kwity Paye is probably going to be the best edge rusher in the class. He had an 87.1 pass rushing grade. I think the Vikings would be ecstatic to have him. Outside of offensive line, edge rush is the next best thing for the Vikings. So I think the Patriots are going to get Mac Jones to be their next franchise quarterback. In 16, the Cardinals, do they just take Jalen Waddle and just move on? Or do they trade back? They got to take Jalen Waddle. If Jalen Waddle's there, the Cardinals take him. He's really fast. He's such a great playmaker there. And here the Raiders should trade back here. And bam. So we're going to have the Jets are trading up to pass teams. They were right here, so they passed teams like the Colts and the Titans and teams like that. They're going to pass them for a cornerback, and they're going to take their guy. They're going to take Greg Newsome. On the trade up, they're going to take Greg Newsome, a guy they can believe can become a franchise corner. And here at 18, Dolphins already took tackle, so they could go running back. But they do need edge rush. And edge rush is more important than it's more important than the running back position. So they need someone opposite Emmanuel Ogbah. They lose Shaq Lawson. So I think they go a guy by Jalen Phillips, who one of the best prospects edge rushing in the class. They'd be happy to have him. And here, the football team, I don't think they would trade with the Browns because I think they want their defensive player, and they get Micah Parsons, a linebacker that could help their units very much. And here, the Bears at 20, they get their guy Rashad Bateman here at 17. Or at 20, they need a receiver. They get one. The offensive linemen are kind of scarce. It would be a reach to get one here. At 21, the Colts, they don't trade down, and they go with Dylan Radnews to help fill in that left tackle void with the retirement. And here, the Raiders need some kind of help on defense, and they're not going to trade down again. They need tackle, guard, cornerback, safety. And to fill their safety woes, they go Trayvon Moehrig. Oh my gosh, dude. I went Trayvon Moehrig to the Titans. All right, so we're back. So here, I messed up here. All right, I messed up here. But just pretend the Raiders are down here at 23. I had the Raiders trading up with the Jets. So the Jets take Greg Newsome up there at 17, moving ahead of the Titans and stuff, and Bears and these cornerback needy teams. I just accidentally drafted Trayvon Moehrig there. So I actually had him going to the Raiders where I wanted him to go. But here the Titans go cornerback, and they go oh wait, I had Greg Newsome going to the Jets. So here, what we'll do is we'll trade with the Jets, and we'll make this fair. We'll just have them give up what they gave up and force this trade. So the Jets would draft a player. They would go cornerback. They would go Greg Newsome. So to be fair, I had the Jets trade up with the Raiders to 23. See, this is the correct draft order I had. It's just like I accidentally drafted Trayvon Moehrig. So I'd have the Jets going Greg Newsome. At this pick, the Titans would not go Trayvon Moehrig. I'm so mad at myself for doing that. They could go Caleb Farley, but it's just the injury concern. I think they'd have to go Asante Samuel, who could be a very good prospect and player in this draft. So at 24, the Steelers are on the clock, and they're not going to trade down in this spot. They're going to go Tevin Jenkins to get their offensive lineman, man. They need it. Here, the Green Bay Packers are going to trade up once again. We're going to trade up again in the first round. And 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth this year, and like a fifth next year. And like that, yeah. Yeah, the Packers are going to trade up. They always trade up in the first round. They're going to trade up, and they're going to take a man. Ooh, who would they take though? They're going to jump the Browns. They're going to jump the Ravens for the receiving needy team. They're going to jump the Jaguars for the defensive line needy team. So they're trading up. It's just like, who do you take? It's best player available. You could take Caleb Farley, who would make a lot of sense here. You could finally go wide receiver. I just think they go Christian Barmore here. Finally help out Kenny Clark in that interior. Tom Brady was not pressured at all, and it's just like what helped that run defense so much. The Packers are an aggressive team in the first round. So, the trades we had the Jets trading up with the Raiders, and now the Packers trading up with the Jaguars. So here the Browns are going to get linebacker. They're going to go Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He fell to them. They get him, and then here the Ravens are going to get Elijah Moore. They need a receiver. They can wait for edge. They just figure they get one before the Saints can. But here the Saints are still going to get a receiver. They're going to get Terrace Marshall, which leaves the Jaguars here, who all their major needs are off the board. So it's like, who did they go here? They could go Elijah Molden, Savin Collins. It's like with no Christian Barmore and no Trayvon Moray, it's like, who do they go here? Like they need tight end, they need tackle too. I'd say they go a guy like, ooh, who do they go with? Should Jason Owe play? Uh, I think they go a little bit of a reach here. Um, Lee McNeil had the highest run defense grade, and he's really good, underrated player. I think they reach a little bit, get a Lee McNeil, but he was really good last year and really good stopping the run, and they just need a guy like that. So they get a Lee McNeil. 30 for the Bills. They get they need to get edge rusher, and they get Aziz Ojulari. They need it. They could have went Caleb Farley, but I think they should go Aziz Ojulari. And here we have another edge rusher, Jason Owe. Go right after that. The Ravens need edge rush. They need it bad because they don't have anyone there. And then finally, the Buccaneers at 32. Do they go Greg Rousseau, Nick Bolton? Like, they have so many options here. Oh boy, they they could use Greg Rousseau more than a corner. I think they just need more depth at edge. So a guy like Gregory Rousseau could very well help them out. So 32, they go Greg Rousseau. They could develop him. He could become a really good edge rusher. With Todd Bowles, could be very, very good. So the trades we had, again, this was messed up because I messed up this pick, but I traded, the Jets trade up to take Greg Newsome passing the Titans, and Titans and the uh, Bears and all these corner needy teams just to make sure they can um, secure their guy here because the Jets really need a corner. And then here we had the Packers trading up with the Jaguars because they're aggressive in the first round. So we didn't really have too many trades, but I try to keep it realistic. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. That's my mock draft. I had to trade up here because I had the Jets trading up with the Raiders trading down. So, and then the Packers trade with the Jaguars. But that's my mock draft. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. You can see the trade details there. And here for this trade, you can maybe see the trade details. I don't know. They're earlier in the video. The trade details are earlier in the video. But thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. Road to 200. We're so close. But I will be live streaming the draft all 3 days. Please join me if you can. Just please, I want some company. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Peace.